Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From the 10 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Ready.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 78 yards. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them, and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. In motion goes the tight end. Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's got Rome. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jalen Tolbert from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
On 2nd and 12, Tua. That's to the former Cowboy. It's Cedric Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here we go, set. Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Pollard again. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. These two teams all tied after run. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And This is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Tua.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 96 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Tua finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Here's Mostert.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready up.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Tua rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he's got some space here. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
gone. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
4 yards remain for second down. Tua sets up to pass it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. The killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, the final shot before half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.